This is Calibos, and we are playing Cuboid Outpost. So I've gone ahead and sorted this out. It's doing its thing. We're down to basically zinc now. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that in there. So before I do zinc, there's a thing that I want to experiment with that I just thought about. So I was trying to figure out how to make steel. I'll work you through my thought process here. So I was looking at steel, and if you melt like all of these various things, you'll get steel, and you get steel sheet metal melts into steel. So I haven't looked at this. I'm hoping it's true. Iron, molten iron, foundry. Iron sheet metal. Question is, can I? I can't. No. Okay. Orange, black, magenta, green, cyan, white, lime, yellow. I'm hoping there's. I was sort of hoping that we could just like throw sheet metal in there. And kind of cheese our way through it, but we can't. So, dang. So theoretically, this should. I've worked it out, so this will be exactly on blocks. So let's look in here and we'll look at silver. A 8. Boom. Silver. Let's go. We now have the silver one going. Plus another quantum singularity. Fuck off. Got. We're done. Nickel. So we just need to finish this and then get to zinc. Okay, well, so clearly since the plan didn't work, we can get rid of this stuff. Yeah, we've made progress. Look for more clay, and we'll get our melons planted. Or two. We can do it on a 2 because it's only hot. Yeah, melon seed, whatever. And that will complete another quest for us. And we've got a bunch of boxes. So so that will do quests again. Let's get more clay. botany pot. Just 3 hopper. I mean, I guess we have like a bunch of different hoppers out there that we don't really anymore, but we are. And okay, so let's put here. Bottles of bitter. I was actually thinking of the song, not drinking. Ah, I put the wrong one down. I'm amazing. Take one down, pass it around, but crazy. I know. So let's throw that in there. We'll get a piece of dirt, a botany pot. Oh, we added dirt. I don't have agricraft in here. Okay, good. So this will give us melons eventually. Get anything from sugar? Maple syrup if we have sugarcane seeds. Is that the only way to get maple syrup? Oh, those is a slime ball. If we make 8 and a sapling, so sugarcane seed, more sugarcane seed. So sugarcane seeds gonna get from sand. My inventory is like overflowing. That there. There. Torches go in there. Zinc. Alright, do this zinc. This is us being out of fuel again. But that's okay because we've got all of that and zinc is done. So silver, gold, electrum, zinc. Let's knock zinc off the list. I think I am going to end up doing the wood ones as well. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Like, we don't specifically need going. Put all the drawer stuff in there. So the only way to get sugarcane seeds is to sieve them. So let's go grab some sand, get a bunch of sugarcane seeds. Because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Love the fact that you shift stuff in there. If we can get maple, so the bamboo seeds, are they good for anything else? Seed pouch. Yes. Oh, that'll give us carrots and or okra. Carrots we can get from gotten any carrots. So it is good to have an extra supply of these. Apparently we'll need them for things. But we still need to get into create so we can get iron. Once we have iron, we can unlock some of the other things. Alright, so while we're waiting, let's go ahead and start this process. And get our maple trees going. I suspect that a lot of our plants are only going to have like 2 drops. Whereas our trees and stuff may have more. So we'll probably get better use out of the 1x2 drawers than we usually get. So yeah, just if this is the time it takes to do 1 stack, just keep in mind that I basically sieved somewhere between 9 and 15 stacks for each of the different metal types after compressing them all and grinding them with the hammers and ridiculous things like that. So yeah, it was a minute. Two, one, last one. Then the question then becomes cactus seeds. This gives us coffee beans. silica dusts. Okay, well, I mean, we have them. Let's go grab a cocoa bean. Here it is, dirt. Bye. Sacrificial dirt. Look at that. Never eat before. Do we have a... We can make juicers now. Means there's a whole range of new foods that have opened up. We ought to get into... we ought to get into how you make a juicer. Wow. That's cruel. I've made one the entire time if I'd just been smart enough to check the recipe. All right. Perfect. Juicer. Apple juice. Look at us go. We have 2 new kinds of things. Carrot. Gotta be a way to get carrot seeds. So the answer is there is, but not yet. Alright, so we've done that now. So kind of our next step, I think, so these are all done, and then now we have a bunch of stuff that we can do. We have a bunch of extra ores left over so we can get into create. So our next step for create is a joint. So wood, casing. That need some of these. So if you are unfamiliar with create is basically a system of like cogs and gears and wheels. Alright, so now we've done that. So, crank. Let's make one of these cranks. Cranky. So they're not wrong though. That I'm pretty sure I remember that eats up a lot of stuff. Kelp seeds. So, string mesh, and by what it means by waterlogged, go ahead and we take, for example, this. That. Oh, dumped all the sand off the edge. Sand. Oh. Rest. That'll give us kelp and sea pickle eggs. Okay. Uses for these. Seeds. Compost it. Huh. Are they just not that useful? And I'm pretty sure we can grow kelp. So if we put it in a botany pot with water, it only requires the one. So let's do that. Got a bucket of water. Oh, it just eats the entire bucket. Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, I have spare buckets, so I guess I don't care. But wavy. All right. So that's that. So we don't actually need to sieve anymore for this because CPIC don't really less. Uses for sea pickles. We can grow sea pickles. Let's grab another bucket. Go. One of these. One of those. Now we have weird sea pickle things. Uses for kelp. We can, it's not food, but we can make it into food with the right stuff. We can also make it into paper, which is pretty freaking sweet. And more food. All right. That's pretty good actually. Next step on our so the kelp seeds are basically useless compared to other things that we could be doing. Alright, I love this plan. Meanwhile, we should be able to grab a thing that's finished in here. Maple syrup. Grab a sapling. Sapling. So the outcome of this is 4 different things. We are more than okay going like this, that. Dirt in there. There's already. Goes. So now we have maple saplings that will give us yet another source of food and enable us to make slime. Okay. So dried kelp and a mechanical belt. So if we stick it in there, how do we get a mechanical belt? Belt is going to be... Ooh, we're going to need a lot of kelp. Okay, that thing is crazy. I'm going to need at least one more, but we'll dry this and at least complete the quest. I have no idea how many of these mechanical belts we're going to need. Watch this. That'll make them all dry faster, hopefully. And skeleton. Ooh. Die. Alright. Let's go bone meal up our kelp. Oh, it's probably time to go. I guess we've completed a couple things. We've got quests, we've got kelp, we've got stuff. So I hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, do not. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. And you folks have a great night.